My vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants.
Basically implanted in your skull. So, but it would be flush with your skull. So you basically take out a chunk of skull, put the Neuralink device in there.
It doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you if you take a genetic editing.
It's a fusion of the physical, the digital, and the biological world.
A merger with biological intelligence and machine intelligence.
An effort for man to merge with machine in a healthy way.
Yes.
To beat machines, you basically have to merge with machines.
Most likely, yes.
As work is changing, is a universal basic income really a solution to this problem?
And I think some kind of a universal basic income is going to be necessary.
Decarbonization of the economy.
I mean, my top recommendation, honestly, would be just to have a carbon tax.
To enslave your child, your wife, your mother. There isn't anything that you ever had. There isn't anything that you own. There isn't any right that you possess that they're not planning on taking away. Sheeple. Your sheeple. And your children are going to be slaughtered if you go along with the program. It's time to wake the town and tell the sheeple. We are being led like sheep to the slaughter. What is the purpose? A new world order. The United States of America is controlled by this evilarchy. They control the money system. They control the State Department. They control the presidency.
So they have a plan to give us a new age world global occultic religion. They're going to have been deceived so greatly that they'll actually think it's something good. In fact, the whole New Age movement, the New World Order crowd is telling people that the 666 mark of the beast is the most elite thing that could ever happen to them.
No cash. Cashless society. It's ready to go. Disease could be created. In essence, this is what he was saying.
We have new strains of virtually everything that's drug resistant or drug.
I'm not worried about the old diseases. I'm worried about the ones that they create to bring down the population of the world. They simply want to exterminate them, but that they consider them to be useless eaters.
Words are very important to the Illuminati. These things are manufactured purposely for a purpose. And so I'm saying that there is something organized and directed, and it's here in this country.
Future shocker, biochip. And this is what Anthony showed you earlier, a biochip. That's an injectable computer chip, an economic mark in the back of our right hands or in our foreheads.
Now, have you ever paused to ask yourself, why are they so passionate? Why are they so obsessed with your body? Why are they so passionate about your life? It is not about compassion. It is not about care. It is about control. Because in their world, ownership is power. And the ultimate goal for these individuals is to own you. That is why Klaus Schwab declared clearly that you will own nothing and you will be happy. But have you asked yourself, happy as what? Happy as a free man? You will be happy as a digital slave. That is what they mean. And you'll be pacified by the basic income that was mentioned by Elon Musk. You'll be fed with entertainment as long as you comply, as long as you take the chip, as long as you surrender your will and your body to their systems. Technology moves in stages. It is all heading somewhere. We started out with things that had real value, like gold, like livestock, land, and all that. And then it was replaced with paper money, which was backed by nothing but trust. But now we are going into the age of digital assets, programmable currencies like CBDCs and the Bitcoins. This is not convenience. This is heading to total control. Access can be denied at any point at the flip of a switch. Now we can already see that they've moved technology from being around you to being on you. From the television screens, we'll move to computers. From the computers, we'll move to smartphones. From phones, now we're moving to smartwatches. We are moving to wearable devices. These things are heading to the next step, which is the insertables. And this is technology in your body. We're talking about the microchips. We're talking about the brain interfering injectables. We're talking about the bio-trackers. The plan is simple. The first step is to put it on you and get you to accept it to the point of getting it in you. And here is the real battle that people don't understand. This warfare, this attack is against the image of God, which is you. Remember, you are the temple of God. And he who destroys the temple will be destroyed by God. The heart of the transhumanism agenda is, number one, the microchips and the nanotechnology, which alters your DNA. Then you have the mRNA technology, which changes the blueprint of life. Then you have the gender ideologies, which is to alter the God's design for man and woman. Then you have the plastic surgeries, which is to replace the original with artificial. All these things are not science. All these things are expression of rebellion. Every change, every alteration, every implantation is a step further away from God's original design, and it is a step closer to the image of the beast. This is not ignorance. The Bible is very clear about these things. In Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 to 11, that any man who worships the beast or his image or takes the mark in their forehead or in their right hand, he shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. This thing is very clear. Whatever implantation, whatever alteration you do to your body, totally you are condemned. This is not symbolic. These things are literal. A mark will be given under the skin or the forehead, and those who take it have sealed their fate. So here is the painful truth. Anybody who permanently alters their body by merging with foreign synthetic systems may no longer be eligible for redemption at the point of rapture or death, meaning you will not be able to be raptured up. Why? Because their very temple has been defiled. Your body has been destroyed by these things, by this alteration. The body is no longer according to what God created. It has been corrupted. It has been genetically and spiritually defiled. This is why the enforcement of this chip will be inevitable, because they understand what they are doing. They don't just want you to comply, they want you to be condemned. Because once these things are in you, you become theirs automatically. This also extends to what I've been talking about, which is artificial attachments. And the scriptures puts clear emphasis on purity, artificial beauty, artificial attachments, or implants. These things carry spiritual consequences. Not because God is against appearance, but because the devil uses vanity as a gateway for perversion. So you must understand that these things bring uncleanness upon the individual. That is why the Bible says you must be holy. You must separate yourself from the systems of this world. What starts as self-enhancement often becomes or leads to self-destruction. All this is leading to the 2030 agenda to create the global citizen, number one, with no national ties. You will pay homage to the Antichrist. Number two, you will have no property or privacy. Number three, to redesign the human race to follow the image of the beast. The blueprint of God will be removed by the vaccines. But we still have a choice. We still have a choice to remain holy, to keep our bodies undefiled, because God is not coming for cyborgs. God is not coming for anyone who has altered their body. God is coming for those who have kept themselves pure and sealed with the Spirit of God, not by chips.